Hey everyone, Stephanie Cole here with Growth Magnet Network. Welcome back, those of you that are new and returning subscribers. So, some updates in the economy. Many people are concerned about inflation, the Federal Reserve policy shift, trade conflicts, and potential recession. A potential recession, in my opinion, which we're already in one. Because you know they can come back and change the numbers. They can say the economy wasn't doing as good as we thought. Yeah, we know, right? And us as consumers, we see what's going on. We see the high prices. We see the fraud being exposed. We see the shift in people's behavior. If any of you, like me, notice that people's behavior changed since COVID, and that's just my opinion. Whether you're an optimistic or a pessimistic type person, how do you feel about the economy and your financial future? Leave them in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. Because when people's confidence is high, people tend to spend more money. And when that drop, people cut back, leading to a slower economic growth. If people feel their money isn't going far, which it isn't, this makes them more cautious about spending their money. And when the economy grows, businesses expand, wages increase, and more job opportunities are available. But now we have layoffs, hiring freezes, wage stagnation, and people fear job loss, even the ones that are currently working. People are concerned, is today my last day? Is this my last working day? And then you get a phone call later that night not to show up for work. They might do it where they wait until the weekend. You finish Friday and all weekend you're with your family and you having fun and everything, and later that Friday night you get a voicemail or a text telling you not to show up for work on Monday. You remember how Mondays used to be so dreadful and how you didn't want to go in and you would call off. Now I think people are excited to go to work on Mondays. Why? Because they're grateful that they still have a job. And we have a unstable market right now, and a lot of people are worried about their retirement and overall wealth, especially older people who are just blowing through their money, their pension, the 401k, the Social Security, or anything like that. It's just getting wiped out. Not to mention, if they're older and they have health problems, medical expenses are increasing. They may have higher rent and property taxes now. And then seniors also have an issue with credit card debt and high interest rates and stuff like that, trying to cover for food and, other expenses. That's why you see some of them working part-time or full-time at Walmart, Kroger, AutoZone, or a fast food restaurant, wherever they can get a job. And I challenge those of you, next time you see an older person, pay for their meal. Just spend $5 if you can. If you can buy their groceries, perfect. And I know we are in hard times, and that's asking a lot. But this is only if you can, help thy neighbor, But older people are targeted as well by scammers, Social Security fraud, people got threatening phone calls and emails. People pretend to be relatives and friends that are in need, pretend to be bank representatives and stuff like that, scamming them all out of their life savings. And this isn't just older people too. I see a lot of people in their 50s as well getting scammed. Uh, so there's still a couple of things here before I get off on this video. I don't want to make it too long, but people are using their credit cards even more today, to cover certain bills, groceries and gas. People talking about trade wars, people cutting back on purchases, businesses making, less money, which then leads them to, lay people off. You have fewer people buying homes and cars. So those 70K or those 80K cars and trucks are just sitting on dealers' lots. You got the Ford F-150, you have the Chevy Silverado, the Jeep Wrangler, the Rubicon, the BMW, Mercedes, Land Rover, Porsche 911, Audi, these type cars. Now there is a market, people still are buying these cars, but just not like they were before. The higher ticket cars are sitting longer. So with the overpricing, that $1,800 to $2,000 a month car payment, and just, I guess, decreased in demand. And you have investors worrying about a weak market causing stock prices to drop, fewer people eating out and shopping that then hurts local businesses. And then on top of that, the food, it doesn't taste the same. It's nasty. I can think of 3 or 4 restaurants that I have decided just not to eat at anymore. The food is horrible and the customer service is bad. You have retail stores that are reporting lower sales, which then causes them to do layoffs, causing more people to lose their jobs. Now, people are still using their Kohl's and their Macy's card and their credit cards to buy things, because without it, you probably wouldn't be able to afford those items otherwise. If you're being completely honest with yourself, let's say if you have $100 in your account and the item or items you need to buy total $300, let's say, you're using your credit card. You can say you're using your credit card because you get rewards or you're building credit, a credit history. You get access to, these immediate funds. But I'm talking to you as someone who grew up not knowing much about financial literacy, not being taught, budgeting, saving, or investing or investments, whatever, how you want to put it. Things like, spending more money than you earn. Any of you, can you relate to that, right? Paycheck to paycheck, no emergency fund, poor credit decisions that damaged my credit score, but then I had to go back and fix. Okay. And now everyone has access to getting credit. And most people want to put everything on their credit, to be honest. But there's always an opportunity for you to change. You have to, just make a decision. And I believe a lot of you watching this video will make that decision given certain times, because I think it's a process that you're going through of changing. It's not like instant. It wasn't instant for me. I think that just over time, you making a decision and saying that you no longer want to struggle, you no longer want to live paycheck to paycheck, you no longer want to live your life like that, and you make a decision. One thing is a big one is not blaming other people, but actually you putting in the effort to make those things happen. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure you like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in another one. Take care.